Okay, I'll take what I can get. You know what I mean?
Give me Oreos.
That's right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
How are you?
All right, I'm good.
The emotional panel.
So, yeah, it was. It was interesting because for us, this is still very brand new. You know, we just started shooting the first episode 2 days ago. So we're like, oh, we've got so much work to do. And then you come to something like this, you're like, oh, right, it's ending. It's pretty soon. But I thought it was a great send-off, and I think it was just amazing to be back here one more time.
I have a question about that, actually. Every year, show comes back, you know, at TCA, we'd be asking head of CW, so, Supernatural, and you'd be like, we're going as long as the boys want to do it. Was this just multiple conversations about, I think it's time to end it, or did it just come to you?
No, it was a conversation. I mean, something like this is always a conversation, and I think specifically when it comes to, you know, Jared and Jensen and the choices they wanted to make. Like, I know it was a very difficult conversation between themselves. You know what I mean? So it was something that kind of evolved over, I would imagine, you know, almost a 2-year period. And then kind of the final decision was made last spring. But it's something that's certainly been on the radar for us for a while. We didn't know if it was coming, when it was coming, but we knew we were certainly closer to the end than the beginning. Yeah.
So can you tell us everything about Fantasy?
Sure. Yeah.
So
definitely.
The final boss is God.
Yes.
There's so much in the show about God as an author and God as a writer. And can you talk more about that meta narrative? How this is a story about stories.
It's a story about stories, and it's a story about, in a lot of ways, what it means to be the main character of a story. You know what I mean? They're great. If you're the hero of a story, that's great. You get to be the hero and you get to fight the bad guys, but your parents are dead, and you have to lose everyone you love, and sometimes it's not so great. And I think for Sam and Dean, they're starting to realize they've lived their lives as the character of the story. It doesn't mean like what they've done is invalidated in any way, shape, or form, but it does mean I don't think it has as much agency as they thought they did. And this season is very much about reclaiming that.
Is there anything you really want people to sort of take away from either this season or this show that you're proud of?
Look, I just think the amount of craftsmanship that has gone on this show in all levels, from the writing to the acting to the crew in Vancouver and everything else, it just has to be really admirable. I think we'd have a hard time. Look, I used to say you'd have a hard time finding a show that's been this good for this long, but now you just can't. They don't exist. So I think for us, it's about, you know, I really believe this show in a lot of ways has flown under the radar despite its longevity, and there are our fans, sort of the people that are here, the people that are in Hall H, I think they recognize it, and I think they're, you know, but I just think a lot of care goes into this, and even decisions you don't like all the time, there's a lot of care even put into those things too. And so I hope people will respect that, and I think they do. I mean, we have the convention in Vancouver, the crew people will show up and they know who like the costume designer is, and they know who the prop people are, and it's great because I think those people do tons and tons of work, and it can be sometimes a thankless job, but our fans are savvy enough to know that what those people do is incredibly important.
I think you kind of teased on the panel, like maybe 30% of people will be really satisfied. So I guess, how much is the fan reception kind of in your head as you approach to the season any different?
A little bit. I don't think you can never please everybody. So once you realize you can't please everybody, you have to do the ending that makes the most sense, not just to myself, but to the writers that have been on the show, the actors, and everyone else. And I think we've got an end point that does that for us. I certainly hope more people will like it than won't like it, but I'd be lying to myself if I thought everybody was going to like it. You know what I mean? You have to do the thing that makes the most sense to you. So I don't want to play a game where you're like, okay, if I go on Twitter and Tumblr, here are the 5 things everyone wants to see. Let's go tick those boxes, because the box ticking endings never work. Yeah, we're going to see some old friends and some old enemies come back, definitely. I think after a 15-year show, I'd be lying if I said we were going to tie up every loose thread. I don't think that's possible. But certainly there are going to be things that we've kind of maybe put aside for a while, sometimes in some cases for a very long while. They're going to make an appearance again, hopefully in a cool way.
How about Adam in a cage?
Who's Adam? Ask about Adam.
Oh, Adam. That is one loose thread we fully intend to address.
Will we see Amara at all?
Yes.
Brother. All the good answers.
Is Sam still psychic?
Is Sam still psychic? No. Since Sam started to stop drinking demon blood, his powers have gone away. Unless he picks it up again.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah. I brought him.
That's right. Okay.